to poverty, popping my collar, been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Nets, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Strother in at the 3, small forward. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. So the Nuggets with the tip. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
Now here's Hardaway. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Nice move. And Edwards with the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Strother, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Denver moving it around. Back to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Strother. Checked by Randall. And that one's good. Strother.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Edwards, following the score by Denver. And they pick up 2.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength. one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, chums.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Denver leading by 3. Now Murray in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Hardaway. Here's Gordon. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Hardaway against Edwards. There's the drive. He can't hit that time. Good D by Hardaway. Jokic against DiVincenzo. Jokic's shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Murray. No points yet. Gordon outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Randall, good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Pass to Strother. Outside Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
All right, looking coming off the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Edwards.
No questions. He has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Edwards. He played a great game against Indiana. Pass to Gobert. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Murray. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 7. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
Pass to Strother. Launches a 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. He buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Murray from outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So it's Denver now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Jokic finds Murray. The shot's good. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Now here's DiVincenzo. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. He's got 13.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Here's Strawler. McDaniels covering. And the basket by Jokic.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, #1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Ryan, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Brown passes to Watson. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Back to Valanciunas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Jones, he's checked in for Tyson. And Doris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the second-best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward.
And Denver making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Conley against Brown. Over Conley. Brown, no good. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 6-point game. And here's Clark for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Holmes, and it's good. 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
How about that action from Bruce Brown in pick and roll, showing off that playmaking ability?
Here's Conley. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Watson. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Now here's Clark. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
A very typical savvy play from Mr. Bruce Brown, making sure he gets the whistle.
Free throw good. Brown. And Minnesota making a change here. Randall is checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in for Holmes. And both free throws good for Brown.
What you love about Bruce Brown at this point in his career, guys, he will fit for any of the teams in the league for a couple of reasons. Number one, he's developed himself offensively. But two, he's always about the team. His skill set can travel.
Clark, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Murray. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Highland. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
The Nuggets lead by 10. Murray with it. 10 points for him. One second left. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Here's Murray. Following the score by Minnesota. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Murray's got 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Murray, no good.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Highland misses. The Nuggets lead by 9. Outside Brown. Brown against Highland. Brown passes to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Clark. Excellent defense there from Watson.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Murray, a screen on Clark. The drive by Watson. Conley against Murray. It's Brown on the wing from 12 feet. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Highland. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Highland. Reed's got his second basket of the game.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Murray against Conley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Murray. Outside Watson. Randall with a steal. Down low. Here's Highland. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Here's Reed. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Murray. McDaniels covering. Shoots from 14. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
McDaniels, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Inside. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Highland, defended by Murray. And here's Clark for 3. On target from range. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Murray Murray against McDaniels. Murray, no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Up top, Randall. Pass to Highland. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Kick out to Brown. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's McDaniels. Highland looking for an opening. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Randall. Hauled in by Brown. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Murray finds Jokic. Good on the shot. 14 points for Nikola Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Clark. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Strawler comes in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Randall. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Jokic, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
DiVincenzo with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Rebounded by Denver. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards has got 19 points.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Murray from outside. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Murray. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert. Got it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. floater go. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist from Hardaway. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Gobert finds Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Murray. 12 points for him. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, B.A., with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Pass to Strother. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. Yep, that one's good. Strother's gotten his second bucket. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-6 run. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Strother. And here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic getting it done inside.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 31.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. That one goes in. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Jokic. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Edwards against Brown. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Hardaway against Edwards. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Yep, count it. Jokic has got 22.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Reed can't hit. Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Brown. Here's Hardaway. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 4 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Jokic. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's what your mistake is, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Strother in at the 3. Edwards, that's good.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Now here's Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back over to you, Brian.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And again, Denver no good.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
To the paint. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the middle. For 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Gordon outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. Jokic up top. Pass to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 45 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
With this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
So it's Denver now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Murray finds Hardaway. Here's Strother. McDaniels covering. Hardaway with a screen on Randall. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. A high arcing shot. Randall pulls down the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Murray following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Into the lane. Strong drive by Murray.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Edwards looking for an opening. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Strother. McDaniels covering. Lets it go. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here are the Timberwolves. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he makes the first.
Well, Dante DiVincenzo, obviously a very seasoned veteran at this point, a reliable rotation guy no matter where he is.
Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Nuggets trail by 17. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Now Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Pass to Strother. Gordon outside. Puts up a deep 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Gordon down low. Checked by Randall. Gordon can't hit.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Jokic. It's good. Jokic just got 26.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. No good from outside. Nuggets trail by 21. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And here's Edwards outside. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Here's Strother. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Edwards outside. Connects again from distance.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Back to Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Murray from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half,
he hits yet again. Wow!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Here's Murray. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Murray's got 16 points now.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Pass to McDaniels from downtown. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Strother. Back to Murray. Releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Edwards. Missed inside. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Strother. And it's Brown in for Hardaway. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And Conley grabs the miss. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. Reed finds Randall. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 11. The drive by Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Nikola Jokic is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And Denver making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. He shoots it. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Bruce Brown. This is really a developed part of his game. His passing is on point now.
Brown with the steal. Inside, and stolen by Edwards. Here's Barrett, and he lays it up and in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver with a change here, too. Jones, he's checked in for Pickett. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:50 left in the third. Jones against Edwards. Going inside. Basket's good.
Now, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And the Nuggets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Jokic up top. Reed defending. Jones from outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Brown. And another three from Minnesota.
All night. He just won't let up.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Bruce Brown can be very effective in the lane. Keeps you off balance with his timing.
Clark, the pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Good! Another from three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Jones. A rebound by Ingles. And for Minnesota, they're shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Reed can't hit. And for the Nuggets, their shooting is around 55% so far. Back to Brown. Jones with a screen on Conley. Here's Jokic. And so it's Minnesota with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Miller, Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in it for three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Minnesota with possession here. Miller outside, lets the three fly, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball.
Oh, just misread that pass completely.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Murray's got 20 points.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Highland's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Stolen by Reed. In transition, here they come. And it's Highland, that time on the assist by Reed. Reed's got 5 assists in the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Outside, Highland. Pass to Berenger. Back to Reed. And here's Highland. Left side, Conley. Here's Juzang. Offline with a 3. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Now Murray. There's the triple. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. Conley passes to Reed. 4-3. And Highland good for 3. Highland's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about Highland's confidence to respond to the 3 from the other side? Big time.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Valanciunas finds Brown. Now Valanciunas. And Berenger pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Juzang. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Highland. Drive by Brown. Valanciunas.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick and roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
And there it is for him.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Murray against Conley. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 26.
Nice work by Murray, outwitting the defense. He gets ahead of them and pulls right up for a shot.
Highland against Brown. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Reed. Here's Juzang. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Juzang. Pass to Conley. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Here's Juzang. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Highland attacks. Nice D from Brown. The Nuggets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Good on the bucket.
Oh, this is why guys love playing with Bruce Brown. Such a selfless guy. How about that pass?
Outside Reed puts up a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Nasri not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Up top, Valanciunas. Count it.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Charity stripe shot. Aaron Jay's shot is off. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Highland. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Murray for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 17 now, just in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Outside Reed. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Juzang's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And it's Watson missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Juzang, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Murray from outside hits the trifecta. Murray's got 32 points.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Juzang, right wing for 3. Conley. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown passes to Valanciunas, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Shannon comes in for Juzang.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. So it's Denver now. Murray for 3. Sinks the tray. Murray's got 35 in the game.
Defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Outside Hardaway. He's feeling it. Murray, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 23. Reed finds Conley. Now Highland. Strother grabs a miss. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
The Nuggets shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. From behind the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The 3, and Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
4 on the clock. Nifty move. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside, Ingles. The three. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Conley passes to Highland. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Pass to Highland. Here's Ingles. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Over to the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you